I don't ever want to stop loving. I don't ever want to stop my heart from beating. I want that same spirit God put in me as a child to continue to be vocal, to be present, and to be mindful and careful, gentle, compassionate.
Do for One has really been all about relationships. I could single out some people, but all I could say is I just feel like everyone who's involved with Do for One, they're just cool people. They're just people who love people, people who are not afraid to get involved with people who are disenfranchised or disadvantaged. Sometimes maybe relationships could be a little challenging, but just the connections that are made are very supportive.
Right now, Do for One is mostly concerned for people with disabilities who require round-the-clock support, people, of course, who are medically at risk, and people who live with their aging parents. Do for One advocates have been responding beautifully, thoughtfully, and safely by grocery store deliveries, dropping off medications at people's doorsteps, forming networks of advocates, and having emergency plans should greater need arise.
Do for One had helped me more spiritually and emotionally in a way that is more deeper and more serious to think about it, of staying strong and brave and healthy, and all other positives as well. I have to say 2020 would be our lesson learned how to take life seriously and better, even though there are normalities going on, especially people to know and understand me where I come from, instead of judging me and misinterpreting me like I'm troublesome and being feminist for nothing.
One of the biggest joys and themes of our relationship is that it's mutual. It's a two-way street. I feel like I've been learning and blessed as much as any sort of blessing I've been to Devin.
From my best friend Benjamin Tian, when I share my my mental pain that I've been through, he doesn't take it for granted, and he believes that it's real, and he do understands that people with disabilities have more mental, emotional, and hearted issues and all other negatives than regular people without disabilities. And not everyone in this world knows that. It's a pity. It's a shame. It's really sad. But since the pandemic attack, we've been doing it virtually. It doesn't it will not stop us of our friendship,
We share the same birthday, one. She has been one of my best friends, one of my little sisters. She's helped me with my house. She's encouraged me when I didn't even know where I was going to lay my head. She is an amazing human being. Her friendship means the world to me. She's a person who doesn't get paid to provide me with a service, but she is a true friend. And that's what I need, a true friend, not a fake person, not a person that will judge me in any way, shape, or form. I've never gotten 1 ounce of judgment from Jane, because I can pray for Jane and she can pray for me. I can talk to her and give her advice in regards to relationships and stuff like that, and she could do the same for me. We are both women who can learn from one another, disabled or not.
Lenny and I did a bunch of fun things over the last year together. We watched Detective Pikachu at my apartment, personal favorite, and we actually spent a bunch of time at St. Nick Park. But I would say that my favorite kind of moment together over the last year is actually when we leave Lenny's apartment and are walking on West 135th Street in Harlem, and we haven't seen each other, and we're just kind of catching up, and Lenny has a signature chuckle that kind of emerges usually when he's laughing at something dumb that I've said. And I would say that, yeah, my favorite memory over the last year is laughing together.
We shifted all our gatherings online. We were meeting every other week, but also we were praying together virtually. And this was, I thought, just so fruitful. And at a time of so much fear, confusion, mourning, loss, this group really held each other up. Unknowingly, Do For One became one of my biggest comforter and support during this time. And I think it also gave me a lot of comfort in knowing that, you know, I was also someone's support. And yeah, I just can't wait to see how many more lives Do For One will impact. It's my joy and honor to be a part of that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stacy. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Blow out the fake candles. Happy 30. Happy 30th birthday. So how do you feel being 35 today?
Wow. That's great. 34 just seems like yesterday, huh? Because it was.
Just remember, you cannot let your heart stop loving. You've got to continue to get up and be that person. And I just want us to cling to that. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it, and it won't ever overcome it. It's impossible. That's just not God's plan. So it's tough and it's hard, it's frustrating. We're so equipped to handle the darkness. We are the light that shines.